Hello everybody, it's Dre here, and I'm really excited today because I get to do my very first favorites on my channel. Yay! October favorites. So I was really happy to be able to make the list and get it all planned and think about everything that I've been loving over the last month, and so I'm really excited to bring it to you today. So first thing on my list is a formula of lipstick. I've got 4 of them here. This is the Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick, and I've got 4 different colors that I bought all in the month of September, and I've really been loving all of them. They do come in different finishes, these Revlon lipsticks. There's cream, pearl, and shine. There might be another, but I only have 3 different formulas here. I'm wearing today the color Blushing Mauve. So you can see it on my lips here. That's this one. And this is a pearl. Now, sometimes, you know, you hear the word pearl and you might think, is that like for old ladies? Is it kind of like, because that's kind of what it reminded me of, like, you know, frosted lipstick, that kind of thing. But you can see it has a little bit of a, you know, a pearlescence to it, but it's not like super frosty or anything. It wears very naturally on my lips. I will show you a cream. This is Very Rich, this one here. This is a pretty fall neutral color right there. I have a fuchsia one here. This is Fuchsia Fusion. This is also a pearl, but you're gonna see it doesn't come off like super frosty. In fact, it really comes off creamy. You can see there's, again, a little bit of a sheen to it, but not too crazy. Beautiful color. And then this last one, when I swatched in the store, I was actually surprised myself because it's purple. Like, you can see that's purple, but it's so sheer but buildable, so it looks so pretty on the lips. This is Berry Couture, and that's a shine formula. But regardless of the type of formula they say they are, I find them all to be super creamy and really comfortable to wear, moisturizing. I never feel like my lips are drying out. They last a really long time. They hold up beautifully, and they're super cheap. They're drugstore prices. I think regular price here in Canada is probably somewhere around $10, but I just saw them 2 weeks ago go down to $3.99 in Rexall. So, you know, you can definitely get these on sale for a great deal, and they really are a great value for the price. Okay, you guys, so I had to take an important phone call, and in the time that I took the phone call, the lighting has completely changed and it's going crazy and I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna have to trudge on. This is like the #1 complaint I'm sure you've heard from every YouTuber is lighting, and you try to film with daylight and it doesn't always work out the way you want it to, but we'll get through it. Okay, so we did the lipstick. The next thing is so weird and random, but I'm gonna explain to you. This is a pot holder. It's a freaking pot holder, okay? But you can see it's all like a foldable, and it's like made of rubberized stuff, and it's got all these ridges in it. And this, I heard somebody somewhere talking about, I don't remember who, saying that these made awesome brush cleaners. And I got this one for $5 off of Amazon. And I will link this one below if you want this particular one. But I'm sure any kind of rubberized pot holder will work as long as it's got the little things in it. I tried this on all of my brushes. I had to clean all of them practically. So it was probably like 30 or 40 brushes, whatever the amount was. And it cut my cleaning time at least like by 70%. Because I was just using my hand before, you know, and swishing things around and trying to, no, this thing is amazing. All you have to do is you take a brush and you just swirl it around in there. You know, you put the cleaning solution on there, you swirl it around, and it takes no time at all, and it's completely clean, and it saves so much time. Makes brush cleaning so much easier and so much less of a pain, and I just totally recommend this. Now, I know that Sigma makes an actual brush mitt that has like this kind of thing, but like 8 different textures, and that's all fine and good too. I'm sure it's a wonderful product. I think it's somewhere between 30 or 40 bucks. This is $5. So if you can live with just having one texture, then this is an amazing thing to get. So I totally recommend it. The next thing I wanted to talk about is something I have used to death. It's become such a favorite of mine. It's become such a staple of mine that I just find myself reaching for this all the time. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills World Traveler palette. And it's got a mirror. It's like cardboard, but it's, you know, got the thick stuff on it. It's got a mirror. It's got, how many colors is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's got 12 shades in here. And it comes with its own double-sided brush if it's gonna fall all over the place. This brush is awesome. Every time I use this palette, I use this brush. And it's got this blendy side, and then it's got kind of this little, you could use it as like a packer on, but I find it's better just for under the eye, just to shade the lash line. But this blendy brush is so good. Okay, I'm trying to move away from this horrible lighting. I'm moving in this direction. That part over there is a huge mess. That's like the part you don't want people to see. This part is pretty. That part is horrible. So I can't go too much farther. Okay. Anyway, back to this palette. I have used this to death. Now I got this, oh, dog hair, everything, dog hair in this house. Okay. I use this to death over the summertime. My favorite combination is what I've done on my lids today, and I actually just filmed a tutorial on it. I don't know if it will be up by the time this is up. It might be going up a little bit after, so look for it, but if it is, I'll link it. But my favorite combination is to do this as a transition color here, this in the crease, this in the outer V, and then this all over the lid, and that is what you get today. And it's just so simple, beautiful, neutral, everyday look, and I love it. But this palette has a lot of looks you could do with it. My other favorite thing to do is to do the soft peach in the transition, a little bit of Morocco, and then do intense gaze all over the crease, and then this color metallic, which is gold, all over the lid, and pack it on like that, and that's also beautiful. But then you've also got these cool colors here, the bright blue and the sparkly purple. You've got these metallic colors here for beautiful looks. It comes with a matte black, which is really nice for darkening up anything. I just love this. So my sister emailed me the other day and said that she had gone into Sephora and she's kind of starting to get into high-end makeup, and I sent her back like a list of like, oh, you like Sephora? Here's 100 things you're gonna love. Here's all my recommendations. But this is what I told her to get in terms of an eyeshadow palette, because this is so versatile. You can do like vampy nighttime looks, you can do everyday looks. The colors, they're so, okay, I'm so excited, I'm tripping over my words. The eyeshadows themselves are so blendable that they just work beautifully together. There's no like choppiness to them. They're just, oh, I just love them. I just love them. Trust me. Anastasia eyeshadows are amazing. The thing about this is there's not like a lot of product in each individual shadow. I think it's 0.025 ounces in each one. So as for the size of the individual pots, it's not as big as you would get maybe in some other palettes, but the price is very reasonable for what you are getting. It's $39 in Canada, which is probably one of the cheapest eyeshadow palettes that Sephora even offers. I think the only ones that are going to be cheaper are the actual Sephora house brand. So for a value, this one is really great. I really super recommend that. I just can't say enough good things about it. The next thing that I have here is another product that I've been using to death, which is this Urban Decay 8-Hour Afterglow Powder Blush in the color Fetish. And it's this really pretty pink, but it's almost a fall-time pink. Like, it's not purple. It's what's on my cheeks today. And I have been using it a lot in the fall, and I just find that it works so well as like a really natural color in the fall, and I've just been loving it. I definitely want to get more Urban Decay blushes. I find they blend really, really well. They stay on all day, and their powder is really nice and finely milled, blends really nicely out, and I'm just really satisfied. And I don't know what other colors I want to get. I find that My Sephora, I think, only stocks like 6 different colors, and they're not really ones that I'm that interested in. But then on the website, there's like 15 different, oh, I can't even, you guys. If you have a recommendation, let me know. I mean, I can look up swatches online, but there's something about actually touching it and being able to swatch it yourself, you know, that you like, it's preferable to do that for me anyway. But I really, really, really am loving that blush for sure. The next thing I wanted to talk about is this Real Techniques. It's called the setting brush. And I think what most people use this for is actually setting the under eye with powder. And I do use that. It's a really nice shape for that. It fits in really nicely in that area. It's nice and soft. But what I really like using this for is actually highlighting. It's just the perfect size to just put a little bit of product, and then it just fits perfectly right there. And I've just been really loving this. These ones are definitely on the more affordable side. You can buy them in Walmart, you can buy them in a lot of different drugstores, on Amazon. You know, you can find these Real Techniques brushes lots of places. You don't have to pay an arm and a leg to get a good brush, and I really, really like this. I think I'm actually gonna get another one so that I can have one for setting my eyes and one just for highlighting with, because it is a really versatile brush. You know, but you don't wanna like put highlighter on your cheeks and then, you know, the next time you go to use it to set your eyes, and then all of a sudden you're like super shiny. Champagne pop under my eyes, no thank you. So next thing I've been loving is something that really, really shocked me, because I'm like, I didn't expect to love this, but I do. So I did a haul where I bought these Bath & Body Works candles, and I bought a whole bunch of smells, flavors, scents. That's the word I want, scents. I bought a whole bunch of smells, okay guys? And this one I bought, and I even said it in my haul, because all the other scents that I bought were like super vanilla-y or super sweet, and the guys in my house, my husband and my boys, they hate those kinds of smells. And so I really only burn them when I'm alone or during the day when I'm at home working and they're not here. But I bought this one to burn while they are here because I knew it wouldn't bother them as much. This smells like a walk in the woods. That's the only way I could like tell you how it smells. It smells like you're in the woods and you're smelling the trees and you're smelling the leaves on the ground and you're smelling the scents of outdoors in fall. That's exactly what this smells like. It's just beautiful. I love it. It is my favorite candle out of all of the ones I bought, surprisingly. You can see how much I have burned of this, and I've only had it for, I want to say like 3 weeks, maybe a month, but this is the one I find myself burning all the time, even when I'm alone, when I could be burning those really heady, sweet scents. I don't want to. I want to burn this one. And I actually went out and I got a big one of this one because that's how much I love it. Moving on to something that I've been loving for a long time, but this is my first favorite, so it's the first time I get to talk about it. Look at these. Look at this lighting. Look at this horrible lighting. This is gonna be the ever rotating favorites video. You're gonna see me over there, you're gonna see me over here, you're gonna get a whole tour of my house because of the light. So I'm in a different spot. If that looks gross and dirty, I'm sorry. That is not my area, so I'm not responsible for it. That is someone else's office area. Let's not name names. Okay, my next favorite is this Living Proof Instant Texture Mist. Some people love this and some people hate it, but I think the people that hate it are using it in a different way than I am. So this, it says you can put it on damp or dry hair. When I put this on dry hair, really all it does is make my hair look greasy and stringy. And I don't think that's a look that you really want to go for. And I think that is what most people complain about who don't like this product. How I use this is I put this on wet or damp hair right before I am blow drying it. So I have to blow dry it for this to work the way I want it to. And what it does for me is it gives me volume. I used it today, blow dried my hair and curled it. It gives me volume, but more importantly to me is that it lets my curls last all day long. So I have fine hair. It's actually gotten a little thicker over the years, but especially when I was growing up, it was super fine. Like my hair would never hold a curl for more than 20 minutes. That's not even a joke. Like half an hour, maybe an hour tops. And then the curls would be like, bleh. So It's gotten better over the years. I think maybe age, having children, hormones, I don't know, stuff affects your hair, right? So it's gotten a little bit thicker. It holds a curl better, but it's still not great unless it has help. And this really, really helps me hold a curl in my hair. So it has a pump, and it is just like, it's really kind of thick, but it comes out as a fine mist, but the product itself is fairly thick and viscous. I love the smell of this too. There's something about the smell of living proof products. If you've ever smelled them, you know that smell I'm talking about. It's not sweet at all. It's very kind of fresh. It's almost masculine in a way, I would actually say, but I love the smell of it. And the only problem with this pump is every once in a while, it will get stuck, like, so it'll kind of come out in a blob. But all you have to do is run this under a hot tap for a second or two, and then it's completely fine again. Like it hasn't gotten stuck on me to the point where I've had to unscrew it or take out the pump or anything like that. But I totally recommend this to those of you who need help holding a curl or holding a style in general. It's also great when I just blow dry my hair and straighten it, or just leave it blow dried, just plain old blow dried, you know. It's great for that too. So anything where you are going to blow dry your hair, that is an awesome product. Another thing I have been loving for months now is this Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. This is the liquid, and this is in Opal, and this is the travel size. Okay, so you can buy the travel size from Sephora's website. It is a highlight. You can see highlighting liquid. Beautiful. And what you can do is you can actually just tap it on the areas you want to highlight just the way it is. But the way I use this, the way I love to use it, is to mix it with my foundation. And I do it all the time. Almost every time I wear foundation, well, maybe not almost every time. Let's say 70% of the time I mix that in, because it gives a beautiful radiance and it gives kind of a luminosity. But it's not like super highlighty. It's not like you took a Becca highlighter and put it all over your face. It's not like that. It's very subtle when it's mixed in, but it adds that extra something. It looks beautiful. I've been loving that for months. I've been doing it all the time. But the thing of it is, I have had this for so long. And if I hold it up to the light, I think it's still like up to there. And I use it to death. So this stuff goes such a long way. I think it's totally worth it. Next thing I've been absolutely in love with are these fresh sugar lip balms. Now I had one that I got in the Sephora Give Me Some lip kit. It's the Sugar Rose. I use it completely up. It's in my empties video and everything. I'll link that empties below if you're interested. It's my first ever empties. But then I got the Sephora Give Me More lip kit that I unboxed on my channel, and in it came one of these, and I was so ecstatic because I had just maybe 2 days prior used up my other one. They're both travel size. This is a travel size, the other one I had was a travel size, and I just used them to death. Now the rose one, I will say I prefer because it is not as pigmented in terms of color, but that's just my personal preference. You might like more color, and it's nice that they offer different options. Because I think they have like 6, 8, 10, I don't know. They have a ton of different kinds. Now they all smell the same as far as I know. Anyway, the rose and the tulip both smell the same. I wish I could describe the smell. To me, it reminds me of like pink lemonade. But anyway, yeah, so you can get different tints or no tint. They also have like an advanced therapy one, but overall I just find they're so moisturizing. They're just the best lip balm I've ever had. They are so luxurious. Like you get this kind of thick coating of moisture, but it doesn't sit on top of your lips. You can feel like you press your lips together and it's in your lips, like it's going in, it's doing something. And I found that for the couple days that I wasn't using this in between getting one and another, that my lips just felt it. I was using like an EOS balm, just wasn't doing the job for me. I was just missing this so much. So glad to get another one. Them each for $26 for the full size, which obviously is bigger than this one. The other great thing about this is they are screw on. So you put it together, you screw it, and then they don't come apart. So you don't need to worry about the cap coming off, which is another lovely detail. Almost done, guys, almost done. For my last favorite, oh, almost fell. I would freak out if these broke. I have 5 of the Kat Von D Metal Crush single eyeshadows. I think there's 10 shades. I have 5 of them. Honestly, there's 2 more that I want, but I'm kind of trying to be good and not get them. I really would like to get the purple one, and I really kind of think the black one would be a good one to get, but I don't know if I really need them. So here's the ones I do have. This is Static Age. This is a beautiful metallic silver. The thing I love about these, number one, is they are so pigmented and they are so soft. Okay, so look how beautiful that is. Like, if you want a metallic, these are the eyeshadows you buy. Trust me, trust me. For metallics, these cannot be beat. Totally. So that one's Static Age. It's like a silver. This one is Synergy. This is the one I've been beating up because I love it so much. Out of all of them that I own, the feeling of touching this is like touching, and I've said it before, and you might be sick of hearing it, it's like a puppy's belly. That's how soft it is. Okay, if you know what I'm talking about. But look also how beautiful the color is on that. I love this just for putting all over my lid and just blending out the edge a little bit, and then I'm done. Like, it's perfect. It's perfect. It's like the best on the go eyeshadow ever because you are getting so much bang for your buck. I mean, so much bang for your whatever you're putting on your lids, okay? You just put it on your lids and it's like a whole look. It's like, I didn't have to sit there and blend and do this and put 4 different kinds. You just put one on and it's like done and it looks amazing, okay? Trust me. So this next one is, I don't know how to pronounce this. It's D-O-C-E, Doce. Another soft one. This is kind of like a orangey color. Look how pretty that is. Oh my goodness. And this one is just gorgeous. There's 2 that often sell out, which are these last 2. This one is Raw Power. It's like kind of a darker burgundy. This one is not as soft as that other one, but who cares, because look at the color of it. It's just the most beautiful like red cranberry. You can see these are all like perfect for fall, right? And then this last one, I died, you guys, when I swatched this. This was sold out forever. I could not even get my hands on it for a long time. It's sold out online and in store. And this is Thunderstruck, and this is like just an icy white color, and it's just, this is another one that's super soft. It's just, where am I gonna swatch this? Right here. Look at that. It's just so beautiful. I love to put this all over the lid and then just put maybe a little bit of black on the outside V and just blend that out. Just darken up the outside but keep the whole lid like white. It looks so beautiful. I'm thinking about doing some kind of a tutorial with these. I'm not sure yet exactly what I want to do. I'll be honest with you, the only 2 that I've really used to death are these 2, the Thunderstruck and the Synergy ones. I still really need to play around with those other ones a lot more because I just have so much eyeshadow, like I cannot get to everything all the time. But they're just so gorgeous. I totally recommend them. You will not be disappointed. So, yay. Okay, I never know how to end these things. Like, I end it with, okay, yay. What kind of an ending is that? Like, really? So, but what I do want to hear from you guys about is I want to hear what your favorites are, because you know me by now. I am a product junkie. Let's not use that WH word, but you know what I'm talking about. I am one of those for products. Okay, so when it comes to beauty and makeup products, I want to try everything. I want your recommendations. You know I love trying new things, so let me know what your favorites were in October. I'm really interested in hearing about it down in the comments. And if you have not subscribed, please remember to subscribe so you can get more of my videos coming to you. And until next time, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.